the Nuggets as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Right now, the Pelicans are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, it's fun to see it all come together for them, Kevin. The coaching staff has really gotten through to the players. Everybody's buying in. It's just so great when you see every last guy on the bench on the same page.
And they just keep putting those W's in the rearview mirror. I mean, we always knew the potential this team had, and they're filling it to the absolute max right now.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Nuggets, and he gets it to go.
And they'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Money. Left side, Davis. Ball stolen. Reese the pass to Scott. The Nuggets moving the ball around. The pass to Stokes. Knocked away. We're about 1 minute into the first. Outside for George. Off target with his three. New Orleans on D. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid.
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Pass to Reese from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Money. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Rodic. Another one falls for New Orleans. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Money. Cannot hit.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Blocked. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Here's Stokes. He's guarded by Davis. That is good. Stokes has got his first basket. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
That game nearly got away from them. A little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
You know what? The overtime was a bit of a lifeline for them. Things really swung in their favor then, and they were very strong in that extra session.
Here's Scott. Gets to the corner and buries it. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Money. Six on the shot clock. The pass to Knox. Lots of room. Good on the jump shot.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Reese the pass to Stokes. No good. Great D that time from Davis. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Reese. And it's off from three-point range. Pelicans leading by 8. From deep three-point range, Stokes with the rebound. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. On the wing, George. He gives them a double-digit lead.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
And with this quick break in play, let's take a look now and select from a group of point guards that have been killing it from three-point range over the last 10 games. Well, you look at Money. Extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
And he's just so exceptional from long range that it forces the defense out and really opens up passing and driving lanes for him.
I really like the three-point shot as as good or better than anyone else in the league.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
A lot of success from mid-range. Nothing else works. They can always fall back on the jump shot.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
So he gets them both. Here's Money. 6 points for him. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, he had a lot of success at the free throw line in their last game.
He really did. He didn't waste any of those chances when he got them.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Good on the second free throw. The Nuggets trail by 9. To the left side wing. Pass to Reese. A 3-ball. Can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Now, the last meeting was a successful one. They were very sharp defensively, causing a lot of turnovers, and that swayed the game in their favor.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, Clark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
Down low. Here's Scott. And the layup's good off the glass. Scott's got his second basket of the night.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Here's Money. 7 points in the game. Pass to Knox. Here's Money. In low to Davis. Here's Gadsden. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Pelicans leading by 9. Here's Money. Expanding his range. And yes, sir, that one drops. Money's got 10 points.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
to the middle. Stokes can't get it to go.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Hits, count that one for money.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Here's Reese. It's good from long range. 5 points in the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to George. No one near him. And that one's good. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
And they've been on fire offensively as a result, Clark.
Snatched away. Up the floor. Rodic flushes it down to finish the break.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
Okay, now on defense, we're going to make sure they get no looks inside. That means 1 foot in the paint, helping on all drives, and contesting everything at the rim. Let's do it.
So both teams making some changes here. The Nuggets trail by 15. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul.
Nice shooting. Here's Mack. Pelicans pull it in. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And George kicks to T. And yes, sir, that one drops. T's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Here's Mack. T covering. And again, Denver no good.
Boy, that's 2 easy points.
Here's Gordon. Right now averaging 5 points a game. The feed to Curry. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 5 now.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Pelicans lead by 21. Well, not exactly a game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got Mirotic, and it's Griffith in at center. And the basket by Gordon.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
Reese the pass to Griffith. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Davis inside, and it's Denver with the rebound. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Mavericks game, guys. That should be a good one.
Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now. Second in three-point field goal percentage. Third in scoring. And they also show up in the top 5 in assists. They've got scores, and they're a pretty good passing team as well.
And Clark, you know I love the long ball. The way they've been shooting that three-point line is really fun to watch. I mean, they're spreading the floor, they're sharing the ball, and they're moving the ball inside and out. You get that inside-out game going, and it's much easier to get open looks from the three-point line.
First free throw is good. Big group substitution here for Denver. And so Levine nails both of them. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. New Orleans leading by 19 points. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Mavericks got the job done. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
And Clark, you saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across. They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the three ball is good. Money's got 9 points in the quarter.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
And here's a list of players that have been coming through for their team on both ends of the floor. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. Well, you look at Money, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Well, despite the offensive responsibilities that come with being a point guard, I think he may enjoy the defensive aspect of the game.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Gadsden defended by Gordon. The dish to Scott. Left side, Scott. Shot to stop the run. Can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. Money passes to Gordon. It's stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you're uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Here's Money. He's got 21. Rodich. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And the buckets always coming in bunches for him. And right now, they are really rolling.
Feeds to Scott.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. They set the pick. Paul George, he's checked in for Eric Gordon.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for your Pelicans, Paul George.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Gadsden, and it's Denver scoring again. Here's Money. Kicks to Davis. Now the pass to Knox. Here's Money. In the corner, George with it. Shot clock at 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this run going much longer.
I tell you what, Steve, it's already lasted longer than I thought possible.
They set the pick. Gadsden, he's guarded by Davis. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Money. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And a quick review here, looking at some numbers for George. He's putting up 13 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. If it was an average player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were spectacular.
Yeah,
but
and
for him, they're simply run-of-the-mill.
And how much does that tell you about the talent he has? I mean, when the spectacular passes is average, that speaks volumes.
And the first one drops.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Money. 22 points and some big-time defense with the 3 steals, too. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
Well, it really does seem like he's been one step ahead of everybody else out there, anticipating plays so well.
Max checked in for Denver. Here's Money. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Out to the wing. Here's Gadsden. Good on the 13-footer. He has 6.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Here's Money. He's got 25. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Pelicans, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Nuggets, 7 games back.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, I mean, they're a completely different team than they were last season. I thought they would take a step forward this year, but I'd be lying if I said I thought they'd take this big a leap. It's been a huge bounce back for them.
Yeah, you're not alone in that regard, Clark. There were very few people that believed in them. I know I didn't, but the fact of the matter is they believed in themselves, and that's all that matters. And that confidence was clearly warranted.
Rebound by the Nuggets.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Here's Levine. He had 10 points in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Well, he was such a presence in the lane. He had 3 blocks, but it was more than that. It was just his force. I think he altered several shots as well.
And he gets it back.
All game long, guys, he's been getting it done. Really doing a nice job rebounding.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, they've had a major advantage on the glass, dominating that stack.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
There's the pick. Here's Gadsden. 6 on the shot clock.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
That's his second personal shot.
The Nuggets have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
And the Pelicans making a change here. He hits both from the stripe. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Money. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
This is exactly what he needs to be doing. Get himself to the line, cause some foul problems for the other team, and hopefully get some and-one opportunities as well.
Levine passes to Stokes, and it's thrown down hard with both hands. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Dishes it to George. Here's Money. 27 points for him. Count that one.
It seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Passes to Stokes. Soft touch off the glass. Stokes has got 8 points.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Money passes to Davis. A shot by George, wide open. That 3 off the mark. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Mack. There's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that's some hang time. Levitation, elevation. What a pretty double clutch move there.
Well, you can afford to get fancy on your way up. You've got to have that kind of space.
And space is exactly what he had. Very soft defense there, guys.
Here's Money. Trying to get open as Davis. That's short off the rim.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
If they can't take care of the basketball, they're going to have a very hard time turning this game around.
Yeah, the turnovers already piling up here in this quarter. Great defense.
Nice work on D.
The Pelicans. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
All right, listen up. Terrific job so far. The fans are into this game.
We're on to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, his ability to disrupt passes and get a hand on the ball, force a turnover, make a steal, it's been really impressive.
When he defends you, he basically forces you to play perfect. Any lapse of concentration, and he'll pick your pocket.
Money in at point guard. Anthony Davis is out there with Paul George, and it's Knox in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Pass to Scott. Here's Gadsden. The putback, the follow-up chance.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Yeah, some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
Here's Money. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Money's got 30 points. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
to the wing on the left. Gadsden. And he gets it to go. He's got 12.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Money passes to Knox. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Scott. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
And the pass to Knox. He feeds it to George. Here's Money, defended by Scott. There's the lob to the hoop. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. Pelicans, number 1. The Nuggets, 3rd.
Yeah, both these teams can beat you in so many ways, but it's usually by outscoring you.
6 on the shot clock. And again, the triple for Money. Money's got 6 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
New Orleans on D. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Reese. Second chance shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And, you know, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're also number 1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
And that one misses. That one misses.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? 11 rebounds, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Well, at 89%, he has established himself as one of the league's best from the stripe.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Free throw good, Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The feed to Scott. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And now the Pelicans on the break. Got a piece of it. No luck. Excellent D there from George. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Money, defended by Scott. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Right side Scott. And here's the intentional foul, but you know, it's coming here at a very inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a bad play there. I mean, that can really cost you the game. You've got to be smart when you make those intentional fouls.
to the right side. Stokes the pass to Reese. Shot clock at 6. Off target on the 15-footer.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Denver shooting around 41% on the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And he gets it to go. Scott's got 4 this quarter.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Here's Money. 33 points for him. And it's Davis with the jam.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Here's Reese. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Money. Right side Davis. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Pass to Reese. The tray. And the shot is good. 17 points in the game. And so it's New Orleans with it. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Let's check out the numbers for Paul George. You see some nice numbers from him over his past month. He's around 14 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Certainly not numbers he should be disappointed in, but we know what a high standard he holds himself to.
Well, quite honestly, I hope he's not disappointed. I mean, he's been giving them major contributions on a daily basis.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Levine's checked in. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's Money. Six to shoot. He dishes it to George. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Pelicans. For Denver, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. From 11 feet away, Davis with some nice D.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. It's hauled in by Gordon. And the pass to Money. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Out of bounds, Denver takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Right at the free throw line. Levine can't hit.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Here's the screen. Got a piece of it. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And again, Denver no good. The Pelicans have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's Money, defended by Scott.
And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 23 points.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Gadsden, defended by Gordon, comes up empty from 8 feet.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Levine. He has 5, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Levine's got 7 points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Davis sets a screen. The shot's good for Money. Money's got 37.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Oh, my God! Drop your jaw.
Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Pass to Levine. There's the triple, and the shot is good. 10 points for him.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Gordon for 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Boy, you can feel the confidence growing right now for this club at the offensive end.
Really an ideal time to have one of these runs after halftime, but before crunch time. They're setting themselves up for a great fourth quarter.
And New Orleans pushing it up now.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
They set the pick. Right wing. Off the pick. And Denver again with the bucket. Here's Money. And he's got 41. From deep. The shot will not go. And Denver the other way now. Levine kicks to Scott. Passes it to Levine. Here's Ozat. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Pass to Knox. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
For Denver, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. "17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. There's a good screen. Scott the pass to Reese. Lets it go from 14. That one off the back iron and out.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Okay, listen up. I want you to keep running our offense, but there's no reason to push the ball or take any chances. Just keep cruising.
Checking in for your offense.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
I'm glad they're going to the replay on that one. I mean, make sure it's the right call, even if it's a play that might not end up being a big factor.
I agree, Clark. I mean, it was a very limited system when it was introduced, but the league continued to tweak it. And they've been doing whatever they can to help the referees, and just like putting the light strips on the backboard so they can see when the buzzer sounds, not just hear it.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's New
New Orleans has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Taking a look at the Nuggets. We've got Mirotic, and it's Griffith in at the 5. His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
Mirotic's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Money passes to George. Outside Gordon. Here's Money, and he gets it to go. Money's got 18 points just in the second half.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Got a piece of it. Over to the wing. Here's Reese. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. He's got 21. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Money. Inside, here's George. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
One-on-one here. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
The Nuggets shooting reasonably well, 45%. The dish to Mack. Inside, here's Griffith, and he jams it in.
Can you believe that dunk? I mean, that was first class right there.
I'm not sure I can believe that.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse in such tight quarters. Incredible.
Puts it up from 12. And Muscala kicks to George. Mirotic grabs the miss. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The pass to Reese. The rebound by Money. Money's got his third rebound tonight. And it's blocked. They recover it. And Muscala kicks to George. Good on the triple. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
New Orleans has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
Yeah, they continue to fall asleep in the transition game, guys, and everybody needs to hustle back, turn their heads, find the ball, find their man.
Passes to Reese. He kicks to Mack. Clock at 6. From the stripe, lets it fly. Mirotic gets the bucket.
Nikola Mirotic.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Money. Inside. Reese the pass to Griffith. It's blocked. Here's Money. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Mirotic. To the right side. Trying his luck deep. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, they've got them on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yeah, it's like a fast break drill out there, guys. A lot of great finishes in transition.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. So both teams changing.
That's it.
And you know this, man.
platoon swap here on the floor. Here's Levine. Feeds it to Mirotic. Pass to Levine. Down low. Mirotic's shot is off.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Money's checked in for Eric Gordon. And the Nuggets making a change here. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. No good from Money. Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ozat. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Muscala's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Money. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Money's got 6 here in this quarter.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Denver, Zach Levine, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Here's Money. He's one steal away from a triple-double. Talk about having an active game.
Yeah, you got that right. He's been all over the floor, and the effort and the focus, the intensity, it's been amazing to watch.
The pass to Knox. Here's Money, 6 to shoot. Down low. Soft touch off the glass.
How about the delivery in the lane, just perfectly done.
The Nuggets shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Here's Levine. Puts up a 3. Pelicans pull it in. Muscala's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Money passes to Knox. Here's Money. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
Knox. That's his 3rd personal foul.
The Nuggets shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Levine. The kick out to Scott. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Huffman defended by Scott. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Knox. Cannot hit. Denver's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Denver passing it around. Out left to the wing. Here's Ozat. Can't get it to go. New Orleans has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Pass to Levine for the 3. And the shot is good. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Here's Money. Pass to Knox. It's tipped to the left wing. Here's Muscala. Huffman defended by Scott. And that one's good.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
Here's Levine. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Levine's got 22 points.
They are enjoying, Steve, a commanding lead.
Well, and it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest, which is so critical during this grueling NBA season.
Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Here's Money. Tries a three off the inbound. That's good. Money's got 50 points.
Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Levine passes to Griffith. Kicks it to Mirotic. Right wing. Here's Levine. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New Orleans has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Money. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Teague for 3. No good. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Mack. Here's Huffman. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Money, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Denver's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pulls it from the elbow, and the shot is long.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
To the middle, here's Muscala. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New Orleans.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
With a solid strategy, building on that first win in this season series, they rack up another W to make it 2-zip. And with 1 left to play this year against the Nuggets.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Money. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
That's good.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Levine kicks to Mack. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Levine, looking to end the run. Jump shot is good. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Passes it to Woodson. All sorts of time, and that one's good.
Woodson. Assisted by Zach Levine.
Puts up a 3. Can't connect. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, your perimeter game had a huge impact on the outcome tonight. What does your ability to connect from the perimeter mean to this basketball team?
Everything, I guess. Without my ability to stretch a defense out like the rope of a wrestling ring, this team wouldn't score half as many points.
Our pick and rolls were way too sloppy last game, so we're going to work on them today. I want solid screens before you roll to the basket. If the defenders sag or go under the pick, we'll get a wide open jumper. If they don't, then the roll should be there. Now let's do it. long time ago, I used to coach at Arizona Prairie A&M, a podunk school in a podunk town. And let me tell you, the A&M Scarlet Dogs could have beaten your sorry butts today. No effort, no energy, no game. Pathetic. If you want to be embarrassed next game, play like you did today. If you don't, I suggest you get your head straight. Now get out of here.
Yo, I go by the name of Pharrell.